Tommy, I'm a little and I'm proud.
You can see too.
Stop lying.
Benjamin, put your back in your mouth.
This is peak mental illness. Peak mental illness right now. This is great. You guys make great
He
content.
thinks he's a baby.
Peak mental illness right now.
He thinks he's a baby.
I don't gotta walk anywhere. This is the left. This encompasses the left.
He called me mentally ill and he got a baby. Conquered people, conquered land. You guys shouldn't be drinking out here.
Hey, don't forget to clip this out and only use 1 minute clips. You fucking hack.
I love it. They love me out here. They can't get enough of my attention, you guys.
And then take it out of context. Learn from Katie Davis-Court. She'll teach you everything you need
You
to
mean
know.
that Katie Davis
Much smarter than you
are?
Lying their ass off. Oh, and the that exploits people. We got the debate. Is this a man or a woman? We were debating about that earlier.
Let's go. We love Nick.
We love Nick. We love Nick. We love Nick.
I kid you not, if you were to tell me that this was a Batman movie and we were diving deep into Gotham City, I would believe you. These people look like the criminals and the villains that you would find in Gotham. You would think that they're not real people, but yes, in 2025, people like this are roaming the streets. And let me let you know this is not for Halloween. They're not playing dress up. They genuinely dress like this on a day-to-day basis, and they genuinely act like this on a day-to-day basis. But here's the kicker and the sad thing, even though I am smiling, these people can vote.
Pandering to incels is no better.
It is hilarious when y'all use the word incel to insult men, because what you're really saying is the most virtuous thing a woman offers man is sex.
In what conceivable way did I do
you
that?
You insult me and men that you disagree with as incels, saying you're not having sex with women. Unless you think that's the most valuable thing a woman offers a man, don't use that as an insult.
You know, not everyone who has a period is a woman, and not all women even have periods.
You know, people are gonna get mad at you in the comments for that.
Stay mad.
If that's ticking you off, that's literally giving transphobia. Plus, there's plenty of cis women that don't have periods because of menopause, medical stuff, or whatever the case may be.
No, exactly. This is literally my point. This is why it makes way more sense to say menstruators or people with periods instead of automatically saying women or girls.
I mean, it's not even woke. It's just accurate.
I mean, it's woke and it's accurate, and that's not a bad thing.
Okay, but you know who hasn't caught up to that yet?
Don't say it.
The drugstore aisles.
So much pinks and florals.
How will the women know it's for women?
It has to be pink.
Get yours in the description below. These people are confused.
You don't believe science. And abuse women.
Men can't control their emotions?
Yes, and abuse women.
You seem like you can't control their emotions.
Excuse me, I'm angry. I'm angry and I'm loud. That's not emotional. That's called being persistent and passionate. And all the football coaches
they don't
who
believe
yell
in
at their
science.
little
There's
boys
no talking to
and
them.
say that's not emotional. Okay. That's
But
a
look,
man.
I want to say I'm
testosterone is what makes you illogical and emotional.
You would think with all of that education, they would understand what words mean. But of course, being the party of the ABCD community, I can understand why they get words confused and don't understand what words mean. You do know that anger is an emotion and you're clearly displaying it. And not only are you displaying it, you just told us that you're angry, but apparently you're not emotional. Before we get back into the video, if you guys have enjoyed the video thus far, like the video, subscribe to the YouTube channel, and hit the bell so that you're notified when a video comes out. And let us get back into the video.
But if we had a king, we wouldn't be able to have the protest.
No, we would. We would.
What does your sign say?
We have the right to protest. And Trump would say no, by the way. Trump would say no.
If Trump would say no, we wouldn't be having a protest.
Are you kidding me? Are you kidding me?
Well, we have a protest.
You're talking about ICE going over and throwing people away?
What I'm saying is we do have our right to protest. I don't believe Trump is stopping your right to protest because we're having this today.
He's trying to. Are you seeing what sort of stuff he's saying?
He's not here stopping it.
Are you kidding me? Trump would have to be in 101. Trump would have to be in over 1,000 locations to stop these protests. These are happening all over the country today. It doesn't matter. Of course he's not here to stop it. You really think that the New York City police would allow him to go over and send troops to stop this protest? This is entirely legal.
But if we had a king, we wouldn't be able to have the protest.
No, we would. We would. We would. The worst dictatorships in the world have protests. You don't understand that. Do you really think that a dictator, a king, is all powerful? No, they're weak. They are weak. They make a country weak. Every time that a king... You realize what happened? The most recent dictators?
Yeah,
They died. They died in World War II and their countries were taken over. They were weak.
Trump would say that you're not allowed to protest, yet you're protesting while Trump is the president. These people are not real people.
I know the real difference about us being mad at the government now versus like 5-6 years when like Biden was in the office in the past is that you guys were mad at us for giving rights to people, you know, the right to marry whomever you want, this and that. And you guys, you maggots, are taking our rights away. That's the difference. We give, you take. And when people give an inch, people take a mile.
Now, this is no offense to people who are around this person's weight, but I tend to not listen to people when they're giving me advice, especially when you can't take the simple advice of being a healthy human being. You lost on the one thing you could do in life, and that was to just be a healthy weight, and you couldn't do it. So I can guarantee you any further advice you're going to give me is going to be useless, because you can't even do something so basic that every human being for all of human history knew to be true.
Women or men. I feel like a lot of the problem is lying. I mean, if you're talking specifically, I mean, you're going to crazy.
Hey! Back! Back! Robert!
Okay, this is too much.
I want to pursue charges against her too! Oh shit! Fascist losers, get off campus! You aren't welcome here. You are never welcome here.
Just keep I want your badge number.
Yes, please get the badge number.
Words aren't violent.
I just got really low.
I had to show this video again just to show you that these people are as imbecilic as it gets, they're as stupid as it gets, and their brains really don't process anything. For you to be stupid enough to engage in a crime right in front of, and I mean directly in front of a police officer, your brain clearly isn't working properly, because you have to be an idiot to do what she did.
So I live in a 10-story apartment building and I only pay $50 in rent. Does that make you angry? Does that make you shiver in your boots? Does that make you want to punch me in my face? I pay $50 for a 2-bedroom for my family of 6 with the help of your tax dollars. Thank you very much. Love you guys.
A few moments later.
So because of that video I made of my family of 7 living in a 2-bedroom apartment and me only paying $50, somebody on here was so miserable to go report me that now they gave me an eviction notice for 30 days. So now I need a lawyer. Thanks to y'all taxpayers that are so mad that you're paying my $50 in rent for my 2-bedroom apartment for a family of 7. I don't know how y'all even found out where I live. It's a 10-story apartment building. Y'all found out where I live. Y'all contacted the housing people. I don't know what you said to them, but now me and my family's getting evicted and we're gonna be on the streets. So thanks a lot.
See, as you can see, the more you fuck around, the more you're going to find out.
Hey! You ever heard of Ozempic, you fat ass?
So Michelin Man over here is apparently a teacher, and not only is she a teacher, she apparently got fired from engaging in this type of behavior. But the bigger thing is, people like this are teachers, and we've already seen that these people are completely crazy, and then you begin to understand more as to why kids are turning out to be crazy as well when you have people like this teaching them.
I'm not a racist. Do you have any proof for that?
Because of your support of a racist society and Donald Trump.
Yeah, so you came up and said, how does it feel to be a racist? What proof do you have? Hold on, ma'am, I'll get to you.
How do you feel about being a racist?
I'm not a racist, so I reject your premise of the question.
How do you know you're not racist if you don't know?
How does it feel to be a pedophile? How does it feel to be a pedophile?
Huh?
How does it feel to be a pedophile?
I don't support pedophiles.
Did you support Joe Biden?
Supporting Donald Trump.
Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
Epstein.
Did you vote for Kamala Harris? Did you vote for Kamala Harris?
What does that have to do with anything?
So I'm a racist because I support Donald Trump. You are a pedophile because you supported a candidate who ran around with someone who sniffed kids, who loves to go around little children talking about them rubbing his leg. I just think that's funny.
Show me the proof right now. Show me documents.
Isn't that funny? So you're not a pedophile?
I am not a pedophile.
For the same reasons I'm not a racist. But if you have proof, let me see them.
She just played an Uno reverse on her, and all of a sudden her brain was able to actually think a little bit as to how stupid she truly was.
So you're telling me that if the big beautiful bill passes, I will lose everything. I will lose the bottom surgery that I have been on a wait list for 2 years. I will lose my testosterone. All gender affirming care. Gone. Just gone. And y'all are okay with that. You think that trans people shouldn't exist, so you're trying to eradicate our healthcare. I thought you cared about kids, because, they're about to die. A lot.
Just like all the imaginations you make up in your head, here's another imagination you just made up in your head.
The same people who went out of their way to get people like me fired for our opinions about Charlie Kirk are now laughing at us for not having jobs. You quite literally spammed our employers and demanded that we be punished for having opinions that hurt your feelings. And now that we actually lost our jobs because of it, you're telling us to get a job. Maybe you should have left our employers alone in the first place because you're the reason we don't have one. And even if we did get another job tomorrow, you'd just try to dox us again the next time we said something you didn't like. And because that demented orange you voted for is doing such a fantastic job right now, I'd like to remind you that there are more unemployed people in this country than there are job openings. So this mass doxing campaign didn't just ruin lives, it made things infinitely worse for people who were just trying to survive and make an honest living. So before you tell someone to just get a job, maybe remember you're the one who advocated for them to lose it. This is the same group of people who call us snowflakes and the same group of people who say words are just words. The same people who excuse racism and hate speech under free speech until it's someone speaking against MAGA. The same people perfectly content contributing $500,000 to a GoFundMe for a white woman who called a little boy the N-word. You can't claim to be the party of free speech while destroying people's livelihoods for using theirs.
Well, if it isn't the consequences of your actions, maybe you shouldn't say stupid things so that you don't have to suffer the consequences of saying said stupid things. Maybe think a little bit. You celebrated a man dying for free speech, and now here you are crying on social media because you got fired for free speech. It is what it is.
Hello, my name is EJ. I teach elementary general music to students from kindergarten through 5th grade. And my students call me Maestro. But here are all the things in the last week the students have called me instead of Maestro. A 5th grader called me Maestro Baddie. There's various 5th grade girls who really love to hype me up, and it made me feel great. I said, I can be Maestro Baddie, absolutely. In a similar vein, but a little more uncomfortable, we have Pookie Maestro. So that was unique. Now I'm non-binary, and like Cher, I just have one name, Maestro, as a teacher. But I do get called Miss Maestro and Mr. Maestro in the same vein. I don't love it. but I get that they're confused. We have a lot of English language learners at this school. I'm not going to be that mad about Miss and Mr. Maestro. Bro. Have been called bro multiple times. I do sometimes address children as bro, so I personally don't hate it. I regularly call my classes goobers. I'll say, hello, goobers. How are you doing, goobers? So I was called goober and goober maestro. Kindergartner, I don't think English is his first language, addressed me just as music. Nothing else. Saw me in the hallway, said, hey, music, and period. He got right to the point. And then the last one is 6'7" maestro. To which I replied, if you call me 6'7" maestro, I will take away 6-7 minutes of your recess time.
This right here is a perfect example of why kids are going to school, why they're going to universities, and still coming out to be absolute idiots. You have teachers teaching them things like this which do not help them in any way but to fulfill their weird fantasies as to how they can be whatever they want to be because of the fact that they identify as that thing. How about you do the very thing that you're hired for instead of brainwashing them with your stupidity?
I will never understand why they won't take me seriously when it says like I'm dying with these cramps. How am I supposed to go to work like this? I am crippled. How am I supposed to be able to support myself? All they tell me to do is take ibuprofen, and it doesn't help. What am I supposed to do? Like, I've done everything they tell me. I've done the heating pad. I've done the ice pack. I've done icy hot. I've done biofreeze. I've done literally everything. I've taken every over-the-counter med you can think of. And nothing works. This should be considered a disability. This is so fucked up.
So you're apparently not able to do anything. You're apparently crippled, but you are able to take out your phone, press record, start crying on the camera, finish the recording, post it to a social media, and you want us to believe that you can't do anything and you can't work. Right.
Did I just let my kids yell fuck Donald Trump out of the vehicle windows as I drove past a No Kings protest that I didn't know was going on? Yeah, I sure did. And I am proud of them. These kids just made my fucking day, okay? Screaming fuck Donald Trump out the window. And listen, that whole crowd of people was cheering and clapping and they were like, fuck yeah, fuck him. Yeah, I am so damn proud of my kids right now. Like, I'm taking their asses for ice cream or something because that was awesome. That was epic. And you know what? Here in a little bit, when we leave the park, we're going to drive by it again. And this time, I'm going to allow them to say it again. Yep, I sure am. I don't care what you think. Don't come at me for letting my kids cuss. It is what it is. But yeah, except this time, after the park, when we drive by, I'm also going to be blasting the same song that is in this current video right here. So yeah, I am so proud of my kids. Listen, they were saying that shit with their chests, okay? It was awesome. It gave me chills. Like, fucking awesome.
Wow, you're such a great parent. You're teaching them so many great values. You told them to shout obscenities because you don't like Trump? Wow, what an accomplishment.
I think that all the white people in America should just leave. Just leave. That will stop a lot of the issues that are going on. If you guys were to just leave, all this to be done for nothing. You know? Because that's what they're trying to do, make y'all comfortable. Maybe, you know, you guys should just leave. Just go back to your native lands. We all know it ain't here. And just leave. Just go. I mean, if you really want peace, because all this is for you guys to feel comfortable, just leave.
Or maybe you could do it yourself.
Really? Tearing up our yard signs. Who do you think you are? No, who are you? You think this is freedom of speech, tearing up somebody else's yard sign? Look at this. This cannot be on our campus. Oh my... What? That is crazy. This is the left in one image. Wow. Just wow.
What even is that creature? The most disgusting thing ever. I don't know what you are doing, what you are, what type of creature you are, what species you are. And of course you would engage in something like that. You're disgusting.
I'm ushering these middle schoolers into the corner. I'm closing the windows, turning out the lights, locking the door, doing it. I get us all set up, and then I realize, like, this isn't a drill. This isn't a drill. 8 months pregnant, I am pushing the wardrobe in front of the door. I'm going through either my wardrobe or my drawer at the time and getting out a hammer. The kids are getting anxious because they see me actually doing things that we don't do during a drill. And we were only in lockdown for 3, 4, 5 minutes, not long. But that will stick with me. And when we came out of lockdown, one of my students said, they were like, the whole time, I really just wanted you to come and hide with us. I didn't want you to stand there. I didn't want you to get hurt. I was scared for you and your baby. I was so scared. And had something happened to me that day, had something happened to my baby, had something happened to my babies in my classroom, there's a certain man who would have said that we were unfortunate prices to pay for certain freedoms. And he would be making money, big bucks, going around saying that our lives are unfortunate prices to pay. So, miss me with how sad I'm supposed to be about something that happened yesterday. Miss me with that. I will save my tears, my grief, and my anger for the actual children and educators whose lives have been unfortunate prices to pay.
I'm not gonna lie, but for a majority of this video, I was confused as to what she was saying until she got to the end. But yeah, this person is a school teacher and she has these ideas and she has these views and says the stupid things that she says. And I'm really trying to comprehend why they feel the need to always record in their classrooms and always have that certain look that I always talk about. Take your kids out of school so that you can get them away from the brainwashing that these people bestow upon them.